Ranger?
Yeah.
I think you're on Twitch. You started on the wrong one.
No, I'm live.
How the hell did I hit start? I didn't even touch it. What a way. I learned all the wasn't even on this second.
Yeah, they can hear us. That's fine.
I know they can hear us. I don't care. Finn accidentally streamed to Twitch while Ranger is starting the stream. I don't even know how I... What the hell? I didn't even hit it. The mouse isn't even... We'll pretend I didn't. Everyone listen to Stu. Don't mind the man behind the mirror. Focus on Stu. Alright, well, let's get that.
Arturo Dark Knight, he's one of our best listeners.
Oh, UV. Cat.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
And hello, everyone. Welcome to another Wednesday night stream full of no problems whatsoever. Finn, you had one goddamn job not to touch anything. I had everything set up. And I'm sitting there like doing double takes. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I can see it's on YouTube working just fine. And Finn, being the potato head that he is, has gone and just walked all over our intro. Let's get some I Blame Finns in the chat. You can put him in there. Yep, let's get him going. Yep, Finn sucks. There we go. Struggles is real. Yep. So,
Greatest intro ever.
yeah. I'm sitting there like, what the hell are you talking about, man?
It was right, though. I mean, I was monitoring it, and I saw very clearly we went live on Twitch. So I'm like, wait, what the hell? Why are we live on Twitch?
I'm like,
Something doesn't make
I'm
sense.
sitting there just like staring like, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
So anyway.
But we were. I wasn't wrong. We were live on Twitch.
Yeah,
it just
'cause
happened to be me that caused us to go live on Twitch.
Yeah, way to go, butthole. All right, so welcome everybody to the Wednesday night stream, the longest running stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. God dang, Finn, this is number 245. We're almost at 250 episodes. What is wrong with us? Good Lord in heaven. I'm your host with the most, Ranger J 1999. That pile of poop over there is the one and only troll extraordinaire, Dr. Finn Medicine Woman. There he is in all his glory. You can see the beard's coming back nicely after he shaved it, and we had what would we call you? Babyface Finn? I don't think really works. Jailbait Finn. I think that's a more appropriate statement for where you looked like last week. It was It was hard to look at. It really was. We really highlighted it, and people were fainting all over the place looking at that. But nonetheless, welcome to the show. Holy Jesus, do we have a lot to talk about tonight. Finally, CG has come out of the shadows and launched a buttload of stuff. And we are going to cover it here because that's what we do on this hump day. We are here to talk with the latest and greatest Star Wars Galaxy Heroes news and notes and give you a little bit of insight of what it all means. Our friend Loki will be here in a little bit. He's taking care of some personal stuff, but he should be here in a little bit. As a programming note, and we'll knock out the mechanisms while we're at it. Programming note, right after this stream, which is going to be going on for a little bit, we are going to do my GAC, Grindis GAC, and hopefully Loki's GAC over on Twitch. So you've gotten a ton of streaming content tonight.
Legitimately on Twitch.
Yeah, this time it'll be legit, like we meant to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, like actually on Twitch.
Right. So the other thing too is we're on YouTube, so make sure you hit that thumbs up, smash that like button, as the kids like to say out there in TV land. If you'd like to interact with us, there's lots of different ways. First of all, if you have a question, it's real simple. We love questions, so if you have a question, go ahead and put your question. Yes.
Why are you talking out to kids out there in TV land?
So anyway, as I was saying, if you have a question and you'd like to pose it to us, all you need to do is put question for your actual question statement. Make sure you put the word question because we will not see it. Finn, are you able to scoop those up? Do I need to get Nightbot ready?
I can scoop them.
Okay, Finn will scoop those. So if
I still don't know why you're talking to kids about smashing.
So anyway, listen, Jailbait Finn, I'm not going to get a lecture from you, Mr. Babyface. 14 will get
You're talking to my kind. Of course I'm going to be
talking to your kind.
Yes, kids out there in TV.
Karma, wherever you are out there, you're a lucky woman. Let me just tell you, you get this for the foreseeable future.
She's aware.
I know. God bless her. She's a good woman. Also, if you want to interact with us while we're streaming, we have lots of ways that you can do it. We have stream elements set up so you can play funny little sound bites while we're playing. It doesn't matter whether it's on Twitch or YouTube. Just hit stream elements through our Twitch site, and you can play all the funny sound bites. I've added a buttload of them. Also, as a side note, when we get on Twitch, I've updated not only the stream elements, but I've also updated the channel points for some stuff. So there's some fun stuff that you guys will be able to do later on. I've got the commercials loaded up as well, so you'll be able to start getting the commercials going. I've been working really hard on digging those out of the cobwebs, dusting them off, and getting them ready, so you guys will be able to do that. Also, in Super Chat, if you want to ask us a question or highlight a message, you want to get our attention, please feel free to. Also, if you have any emojis, if you're a sponsor on YouTube, you can put those in the chat and have fun, interact with everybody. Put the idling fins, whip out your pickles, stroke your Wookiees, angry McVenom, whatever it is you want to do. So all of that is set up for you guys to interact with us while we are streaming live and covering this shit, because my God, it has been so quiet on the SWGOH front, and then bam, yesterday they started just dropping bombs left and right. We've got a buttload of content to get to, but before we do that, we have an announcement from CG Finity, aka Finity, aka Dr. Finn Medicine Woman, about his future in the game. Finn.
Oh, yeah, I'm quitting SWGOH. I deleted the game earlier.
All right, you guys got it. Finn's leaving the game. He's not leaving RSG. He's not having a sex change. He's not becoming a werewolf. He's not, vamping out or anything like that. Right?
I won't go that far.
I mean, there's no exorcism needed. He's quitting the game. Finn's had enough. He's calling it quits. It's all right. He's still staying in RSG. Going to be doing lots of fun stuff. There's other games and stuff like that. So, yes. So, Finn is leaving. So, just putting it out there. So, that being said, holy Jesus, Finn, did you pick a night to go out with the bang on?
Yeah, that's the reason I quit. So.
Oh, you quit because of the content. Okay, well
yeah.
Okay,
we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I'll be basically covering the content, and Finn will be yelling at me for the shitty content.
No, actually, the thing is, it's not.
Oh, okay. It's
actually good.
Oh, I'm confused.
I'll explain more as we go into it.
I'm so confused at the moment. What is happening?
I'll explain more.
Please do, because I am lost. Oh, Jesus, what is happening? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy. Help me understand, Finn. Get the devil out of him. All right, Finn. I'm going to leave it dealer's choice. What do you want to cover first? Do you want to get into the Razor Crest? Do you want to get to the event calendar? Or do you want to get into Galactic Conquest?
You pick. You're the one playing the game.
God damn it. But this is your last stream, dickweed. See what happens?
It is.
Try to be nice to Finn, and Finn just craps all over your thing, man.
Pretty much, yeah. Nothing has changed. I'm still Finn.
Finn sucks. All right. I'm so tempted by all these things. Calendars are the last thing we'll cover. I'm torn between Razor Crest and Galactic Conquest. Ooh. Oh, God. What to do here? I don't know. I'm going to go with Razor Quest. All right, Finn, we surveyed 100 people. Top 5 answers are on the board.
Potato salad.
Name a person's name that Grande totally effed up.
Potato salad.
Let's see. Potato salad! I'm sorry, that's wrong, Finn. That's absolutely wrong. Potato salad was never actually mentioned. Speaking of potato salad, look at this sexy Buddha coming in. Oh, he's connected to his audio. Is he there? Is he there, Sir Loki? Sir Loki, check. Syllabus, check sound. Check sound on...
He takes a minute to get like his microphone.
I know, right? It's like he's got to start pedaling the bike or something to get the power going or something, which doesn't make sense because he's a sexy Buddha. All right. Well, Loki, when you're there, say hi. Let us know that you are alive and we can hear you. I hope, maybe. All right. Anyway, moving on. All right. So, oh boy, here we go. The Razor Crest. I am super hyped about this shit, man. Oh, the Razor Crest. Bounty Hunter, Attacker, Cargo Ship, Scoundrel. Alignment is light. Categories, as we just mentioned, crew, the Mandalorian Beskar armor, which I don't understand because its synergy is with the bounty hunters, and it's a bounty hunter ship. So you went with Beskar Mando, who's not titled the bounty hunter. So anyway, it says give bounty hunter ships special bonuses based on breach. It says Bounty Hunter Attacker with Breach Synergy ignores enemy taunts. That's wicked. That's wicked, eh? And it says takes reduced damage with reinforced hull. Oh, here we go. It says Tenacious Bounty Hunter Attacker with Breach Synergy. My sweet baby Jesus, I'm super pumped. All right, let me go full screen so they can see that stuff here. All right, first ability, the basic. Most Wanted. Kind of reminds me of Finn right now. Final text deals special damage to target enemy. If the enemy is breached, inflict marked for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. Well. Look at that. Looks great. Just right out of the show. Looks so good. Special Stalling Strafe. Final text. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict breach for 2 turns. Oh, it's so good. If the target already had breach, inflict buff immunity for 2 turns. Call target other bounty hunter ally to assist. That's nice. That is really nice. Hardware, pre-Empire transponder. Now this one gave me pause, Finn. Hardware? Hardware? When do we start getting hardware in the game? Well, there might be some more news coming here.
Hardware is the reinforcement, isn't it?
I know. I was hoping that it was going to be like a little R2 unit or like a little baby Yoda, but it.
No, they just call it hardware, but it's not the hardware in the sense of
I was hoping it was going to be a little baby soup drinking Yoda. It's not. All right. Final text. Enter battle. Razor Crest gains stealth for 2 turns and inflicts ability block on target enemy for 1 turn, which can't be evaded or resisted. All right. Unique 1. Oh, we lost Loki. Loki, get your ass back in here. Stop fooling around, Loki. Unique 1, Tenacious Pilot. Final text. Whenever another bounty hunter ally uses a special ability, they first inflict breach on the selected target for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. The first time allies inflict breach 6 times while Razor Crest is active, Razor Crest gains 50% critical damage for the rest of the battle, and active bounty hunter allies gain 25% offense and 25 speed for the rest of the battle. If a marked enemy is defeated, reduce the cooldowns of active allied bounty hunter ships by 1. While Razor Crest is active, breached enemies have 30% negative critical damage. Oh, this just gets better and better. All right. Unique to Trusty Transport. Final text. Oh, hold on. I have to... Oh, Loki was trying to get in and then he left. God damn it, Loki. I'm going to kill him, Finn. I'm going to kill him. He keeps trying to get in and then he disappears. And I keep trying to click the button to let him in. And then he's not there. God dang it. Loki, make up your mind. All right. Unique to Trusty Transport. Final text. The ship ignores taunt during its turn. Oh, okay. He's trying again. Let me try. All right. Let me see if I can get Loki in here. I'm sorry. Bourbano. The artist formerly known as Loki. It's Bourbano. Bourbano, can you hear us? Oh, Bourbano. I guess not. We'll just have to make fun of the name. Bourbano. All right. Unique to Trusty Transport. Final text. This ship ignores taunt during its turn. At the start of the battle, Razor Crest gains 5 stacks of reinforced hull, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. The first time Razor Crest is reduced to 1% health, it recovers 90% health and gains 3 stacks of reinforced hull. Reinforced hull is a plus 250% defense per stack. Lose 1 stack of reinforced hull when receiving damage. My sweet baby Jesus. Oh, this ship looks so good. It looks so good. And I hate ships, but this ship makes my nipples hard. I'd ask what Bourbano has to say, but Bourbano apparently is on mute and doesn't want to speak to the crowd. So Sir Loki's having difficulties with his mic and sound. Oh, Finn, as you
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you. Jesus
All
Christ.
right.
Learn how to use your stuff, man.
No, I'm on the road still, man. I apologize.
No,
but my other
give...
phone doesn't get a good reception, so I'm on my work phone.
You're on your work phone? That is brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering why your name is Bourbano.
That's my name.
You and Bono hang out, sing songs?
Yeah, sure, man.
Okay. We were just talking about the Razor Crest. I just went through the entire kit. Have you had a chance to look at the kit there, Loki?
I did. It's a pretty cool ship, I think.
I love it. What are your initial thoughts?
I mean, it's going. Well, we're gonna have 3 bounty hunters now, or 4 bounty hunters.
4 bounty
right?
hunters, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's got good synergy.
Wait,
I gotta
5.
gear up my Cad Bane now, I think.
Yeah, there's 5 bounty hunter ships.
Well, there's 5 bounty hunter ships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, you got a fleet. I think they recommend Thrawn as the capital ship.
Yes.
Is that my understanding?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah. So now you have an Empire fleet, right, with Tarkin, and then you have a bounty hunter fleet with Thrawn, which is, I mean, I guess I'm okay with that. Better than Mace, I guess. But
oh boy.
But on the Razor Crest, well, he's an attacker, but I think he's super tanky, right?
Yes.
Which is interesting.
He's super badass tanky.
Yeah.
Pop and breach
and
all
then
over the place too.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of breach effects.
Can ignore
overall,
taunts.
it's interesting.
Ignores taunt. That was the thing. I was like, God bless America. Oof.
Yeah, so you can go after Anakin right away against a GR fleet. You can go after Falcon if it doesn't have the buff. You know,
because of the ability
it's that stacking ability. He gets like 1,200,000 armor or something like that. It's something crazy.
It's whenever he takes.
It gets reduced.
Yeah. So he starts off tanky, but loses it pretty quick.
Well, he also, if he gets below 90%, remember, he gets 3 more stacks again, and then he gets 90% health. So once you get through it, and then you get him low, he pops that stuff back on, and then he's back to being tanky again. So it's really a fascinating ship.
But the tankiness doesn't matter. It's just it removes the stack whenever he takes damage. So you can deal him 1 point of damage and he loses 250% damage. Like, it's a temporary tanky. It's a very temporary tanky. We have lots of ships that can double tap and everything too. Like, it's not.
Yeah, but you're
I think
gonna run.
people can cut through Houndstooth. man.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
gotta get through
problem,
Houndstooth.
right?
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
Maybe Malevolence won't have an issue with it, but to Finn's point, I mean, I could see that, but again, you got to get to him, right? And then he stealths too, right? Doesn't he stealth?
I didn't see stealth mechanic anywhere.
That's if you call him as hardware from reinforcements.
Right, he starts off that way.
Oh, he enters and he stealth. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm questionable about the capital ship. But I mean, I guess you don't have a choice.
Well, it's like they're saying, the Empire fleet will be used under Tarkin, and this one you probably want to use for Thrawn, right? They had to give him a capital ship. They're not going to, anytime soon, create a bounty hunter capital ship. I don't think so, unless I'm reading too much into this.
Unless Hondo's coming, because he's got the capital ship.
Hey, you'll make a good deal there, Bourbano.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about this ship. I am still puzzled, though. I still can't understand this. It's a bounty hunter ship. It's got bounty hunter synergy, but they made the pilot Beskar Mando, who is not a bounty hunter.
It makes no sense.
That makes no sense. I can't explain that one. Like, if they'd made it,
I mean, it is what it is, right?
Right, but it's just to force people, if they want to have a good pilot on the ship, you have to get Beskar Mando.
It's better that it's a bounty hunter ship than it isn't. Let's put it that way. So I'm actually not complaining at all.
No, I think the ship should have been bounty hunter. I don't know why they didn't just make the regular Mando the pilot.
Yeah, see, I don't understand that either. I'm with you on that, Finn. I don't understand why regular Mando was not the pilot of this ship.
Yeah, they put all this logic about how Beskar Mando wasn't a Mando or wasn't a bounty hunter at the time because he left and all that. So then you just make regular Mando.
But it's still a bounty hunter ship though, right?
It's his ship. So if he's not a bounty hunter, then the ship isn't being used for bounty hunter.
No, not necessarily. Finn can drive a fire truck, right? And it's a fire truck, but you're not a fireman. So
it's a good
I just totally debunked your theory.
It's a good point.
No, but that's what makes it a cargo ship.
You can fly a United Airlines airplane, but you're not a pilot, right?
No, but that's what makes it a cargo ship. It's a cargo ship regardless of who the pilot is.
Yeah, but we're not talking about
bounty
cargo
hunter
ship.
is
We're talking about bounty hunter.
I want to have this debate. Finn and Loki.
Well, it's Finn's last show, so we got to give him a hard time.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Go for it,
No,
Loki.
bounty hunter is a definition of how it's being
No,
used.
it's done.
It's not being
you
used
have a fire
for the
truck,
purpose of
Finn, but
bounty
you're not a
hunting.
fireman. There you go.
Yeah, so it's not going to be a fire truck.
Yes, it is. It's a fire truck.
I can take it to like what is it? One of those like car derby things where you like run over cars and all that.
It's a fire truck.
Demolition derby fire truck.
But that's why it remains a cargo ship. You're focusing on the bounty hunter, but you're defining what the cargo ship property is.
I love it.
The Razor Crest remains a cargo ship, just like a fire truck would remain.
The Razor Crest is a bounty hunter ship.
No, the Razor Crest is a cargo ship that belongs to the Mandalorian.
It is also a bounty hunter ship.
Yeah.
It is in the tags at the top.
The ship has no classification as a bounty hunter.
The
ship
without a pilot, it is a cargo ship. It's not going to bounty hunt on its own. Just
Hey, Finn, you know what the cargo is? Carbonated frozen people in the hull.
Yeah, so it's a cargo ship.
It's a cargo ship for people.
It's a people, yeah. I mean,
I don't know what game you're playing, but I open SWGOH right now. It says bounty hunter.
It does. That's why the fact that the Mandalorian Beskar is the
Nah, we're done.
is weird.
Yeah, we're done. He's not a bounty hunter, but he has a bounty hunter ship.
Yeah, so
Totally
he
makes
should be a
sense.
bounty hunter or switch the pilot. It makes
No.
no sense.
Nah. Done. We're done.
Loki's being cheeky tonight, baby. Oh my!
This is my business phone, man. This is a
Sir Loki's dead. Bring
all
on
business.
Bourbano.
Yeah, we are all business.
Bourbano has spoken. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh God. Let me collect
I can give you another theory too why they made Mando.
Okay. Sure.
Because Mando
Money.
has more Zetas than the other Mando, so it makes the ship better.
No, that's
That's why they
exactly
did it.
why they did it. They did it because of difficulty to get the pilot and then the requirements and all that. So you're right. That's the reason they did it. It's one of those things. They've done this before where it just doesn't make
But
logical
the ship
sense
stats are
on
just
stuff.
better with a double Zeta too.
Nightmare in the chat. Loki means business on the business phone. His name's
I get
not Loki.
reception on my business phone. That's why I'm using
it. Who's Loki? We're talking to Borbano.
That's right.
All right. Now the other thing about this ship, oh God, I'm going to see how this conversation goes. Now it's an unlock. It's a 5-star unlock. Now the question that people have been asking is: this ship going to be an overall 5-star unlock? Do you get it when the end of Conquest happens and you get a 5-star ship and then have to farm the rest? I have no idea how this ship is going to be farmed. Loki, do you have any thoughts? I mean, it could be any of those things. I mean, nothing's been announced so far about how you ascertain this damn ship.
Yeah, man, I'm dreading it, man. Honestly, because I can totally see them being dicks about it, and then they'll give you the tokens or the currency, and then you just got to buy it out of the Conquest store, right?
And we're capped on the Conquest store too. So if that's the case,
correct.
That's really stupid. You know,
and I hope that it's a 5-star unlock, and then you top it off. What was Malik? Was Malik a 5-star?
Yeah, he was.
Is that what he was?
Yeah. So was
So
Gas.
that's what I'm hopeful about. Is they make it a 5-star unlock, and then you farm the rest out of the Conquest store.
Yeah,
so I'm hoping.
Yeah, I
don't
so.
know.
Yeah.
What do you think, Finn?
No, that's exactly what I think. And you know why they're capping Conquest store like tokens and everything, right? The same reason why everyone right now is holding on to GAC 1 and GAC 2. Because they can't release anything and get people to try and work towards getting it. People are saving currency in fear of things dropping in that store. So if you max out the amount of tokens, you have to spend constantly. You can't accumulate and wait for it. So that means there's probably going to be a lot more stuff dropping in the Conquest store because you're not going to be able to save up currency. They don't like it when players save up because that just means that's less time that they spend working to it, right? You put something in Cantina, there's a lot of people that don't have anything to farm in Cantina, so they overstock on their Cantina energy, like 40 energy a day. So all that does is reduce like the amount that people would spend, the amount of time that they would spend in order to farm it. So be on the lookout for more characters and ships to be dropped in the Conquest store moving forward. And I think it's basically going to turn into like a Galactic War 2.0, so there's probably going to be a lot more.
Yeah. We'll see.
I think I already mentioned on the Jedi Academy, man. It's going to be Bo-Katan's going to go in that store.
Yeah, then you have to make a decision. Do you want Bo-Katan or do you want Razor Crest? So I can tell you right now who I'm picking. Bo-Katan.
Yeah. By the time it's going to be like a few months out, Ranger, it's going to be like another Galactic War. Like Galactic Conquest is the way Galactic War should have been.
Well, you didn't say Galactic Chase, so thank God.
So in like a few months, there's probably going to be 3, maybe 4 things in that store. And so it's going to be kind of like Galactic War is, which is like when people first start, we tell them farm this first, then this first, and eventually just move up. So
wouldn't it suck if they put the Relic 8 mats in there? Like you could buy one, right? Like I could totally see them doing that. And then they put the 6D slicing mat in there.
Mm-hmm.
The one that we're all like waiting for the loot box for.
Yep.
Oh man, that's gonna be terrible.
All right. Anything else we would talk about the Razor Crest? I think we've beaten this one to death. All right, the next big bit of news. I don't know. I'll leave it to you, Bourbano. Do you want to cover the Galactic Conquest? You want to look at the calendar real quick?
Do the calendar, I guess. I don't know.
All right, the calendar.
I can't see your screen, man. I'm not watching.
I gave you 2 options, Bourbano. You're being very
calendar.
Okay. Well, Bourbano has spoken. This is the way. All right, so this is the calendar for March. The daily login character for March. Phantom 2 Blueprints. Okay. Phantom 2 Blueprints.
Mm-hmm. So we're getting a ship.
Phantom 2 Blueprints. I'm just checking real quick.
Hondo's not in the game yet,
No, he's not in the game.
but he will be.
They're giving the Rebel ship the Phantom 2. I don't know. It's an interesting choice. Phantom 2 Blueprints. Well, we'll have to see what happens.
Hondo.
Go ahead. What? Oh, Hondo. Oh, there you go.
Hondo.
No, okay. So the events are what they are. Mega Fleet Mastery, all that stuff. You guys can see it there. Wait, is there the Luke event? It's not. I'm not seeing it. Ghost of Death. No.
It's also, I don't know if we're there yet, but it's also Imperial Trooper Month.
Oh.
So if you go down to the Galactic Challenges, every other Galactic Challenge is an Imperial Trooper challenge.
Well, that's a big improvement over the damn Mandalorians. Because God.
I think that's what they're doing now. It seems like one faction is going to be like it's going to be once a week, right? So we have Mandalorian, and then the other one rotates. So this month, or I should say the upcoming month in March, has 4 Imperial Troopers and then rotation of other dark side factions.
Well, yeah.
So just something to keep your eye out on. So we don't know what faction is going to be the next one on light side, but chances are there's going to be a light side faction that is going to be 4 times utilized in Galactic Challenges.
Well, I'm glad I started working on the other Imperial Troopers that I need, because I've decided to get the Troopers because I'm going to be a butthole on defense. All right, so Rebel Assault Territory Battles on the 12th, or Republic Offense if you're doing Hoth. And then the Separatist Might or Imperial Retaliation is on the 27th. All right. Territory Wars will be on the 4th, the 8th, the 19th, and the 23rd. Let's see here. Grand Arena, starting March 22nd, will be 3v3 plus fleet. So 3v3 is coming back. They're Bourbano. He's so overwhelmed he can't even speak. Bourbano is perplexed at me saying 3v3 plus fleet.
I hate 3v3.
I know. And then you can see here, yes, it is Imperial Troopers. So if you've got the Imperial Troopers, you should do very well because that team is dynamite. So, yee. I'm just glad it's not the Mandalorian team anymore. Good God, that team was awful. God, that thing was awful. I'm not joking, folks. I went in there with Relic Mando characters, and I just got raffle stomped. It was just silly. All right, so that's the calendar. We've done it. Done a great job. Got the calendar done. All right, we now move on to the big news. Galactic Conquest. Now, I covered this yesterday when it first came out on Twitch. We just briefly looked at it. We're going to go in depth on the Wednesday night stream like I promised. We're going to go through each step of these. But, before then, we should play a commercial, Finn, because I need to get some more bourbon. I've got the commercials loaded up. I'm going to play a commercial, Finn. Since this is you're leaving SWGOH and stuff, which one do you want? You want Wells Fargo? I only got one of them loaded up. The short trooper one with our boy Urban Ranger Diperoos, Kermit, Grande Patron Tequila, Drevenex, or Around the World, USA, France, or Canada.
Surprise me. I'm good with any of them.
All right, we're going to play a quick commercial break, then we'll be back, and then we will get into the Galactic Conquest.
Have you been playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and felt like this lately? Or how about this?
Oh my goodness. There's no way. It's freaking no way, guys.
Currently, many in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes are suffering from DRDS, Darth Revan Depression Syndrome. How do you know if you have it? Do you have bad mods? Do you feel like you just can't beat those Darth Revans? Do you feel like banging your head against the wall every time you play? Well, we have the solution for you. Introducing the breakthrough new drug for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Drevinex, a new medication created by Dr. Brock Finity. When I was first asked to research a new drug for DRDS, I first said, fuck it. I mean, it's a game. If you're frustrated, then just quit. But then I saw the player base and realized they're all just addicts. They can't break away from the game, and they sit and they struggle and they can't help themselves. DRDS is real, and it has affected me personally. My son used to be healthy and happy. Then Darth Revan happened, and he couldn't get him. Now he is sad, he lost weight, he can't eat. I mean, look at him. He's so small now, all because of DRDS. I had to do something. That's when I created Drevinex. Drevinex helps you get all the Darth Revan and Malak angst out of your life. Using simple chemistry and hundreds of thousands of dollars of other people's money, I found a way to make people less depressed with Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So when you feel depressed or upset, all you have to take is one dose of Drevinex, and you will feel calm and cool instantly. And Drevinex comes in 3 doses. The I can't get rank 1 tablet, how the hell did 50 people on my shard get Malak chewable, and on those really bad days, the why the fuck would CG introduce this OP character into the game at all peanut butter cup. So don't let your gameplay look like this. Try new Drevinex and get yourself into a happy place. Side effects may include anxiety, diarrhea, constipation, fingers falling off, ulcers, obesity, tender nipples, runny nose, headaches, migraines, urges to stick dimes in your ears, specifically dimes, not sure why, but it was definitely specifically dimes, or this may have just been an issue with Jerry during testing, frequent urination, hairy palms, hairy feet, hairy foreheads, and using your cell phone in inappropriate places like bathrooms, funerals, and other people's dressing rooms. So get Drevinex today.
And we're back. Perfect timing. I got my drink. I'm really ready to go. Because it's time to break down some Conquest, fellas. Wait, what happened to Bourbano? Did we lose Bourbano again? Alright. Let's go and do this. Alright. Well, when the artist formerly known as Loki, aka Bourbano, comes back, we'll get him back in here. Oh, Christ. Alright. Let's see here. All right, let me pull up this and let's get into the news of the Galactic Conquest. And of course, this is from our good friend Finn, the wonderful CG Salacious Speak Crumb. I'll worship Crumb. He says, "Hi, Holotable Heroes. Hi, Crumb." He says, "We've got some additional details and clarifications of the upcoming game mode Conquest. We're in the midst of putting the final touches on it, and we intend to release the update that includes Conquest this week and start the exhibition event on March 1st, Monday. Finn, you won't be there, but that's all right. More Conquesty stuff for me. Let's see here. To kick things off, we're going to launch Conquest as an exhibition event. Actually, this first paragraph is, I'm just going to summarize this first part. This first part just talks about how they're going to release it. They're going to release it back to back. Usually the plan is that they're going to start it at the first of every month. It's going to be 2 weeks long with a 2-week break, and then they'll do it again. But for reasons so that they can get feedback, you can see all the stuff that they're going to be looking at, event length, frequency, etc., etc., etc. That's all this first post really talks about. They're going to be looking for feedback. They've got a set plan. They're going to run it back to back. So you're going to have a short break between the first Conquest and the second Conquest. And they will be exhibition, which means this is not going to be the final product. They've been testing it, they said, and then they're going to see how it actually plays live. I don't really think, Finn, we need to go into detail about this. Is there anything you want to say about this at all?
No, I think it's pretty straightforward.
It is pretty straightforward.
I think they're doing it right, so...
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that sentiment. It's a smart way of doing it, and so there we go. Now we get into the meat and potatoes. So I didn't want to read all that stuff, but this stuff we do want to read because this gets into the normal and hard mode and the difficulty tuning. Says we're launching Conquest with 2 different difficulty levels, normal and hard. All players must complete the level on the normal difficulty before moving on to hard. You may be asking, why do I have to complete normal first? And we did that for a couple reasons. Firstly, this is a complicated new system that may take some time for players to figure out how to manage their strategy and resources. And we didn't want players committing to hard and then getting stuck right away and not being able to play them for the next 2 weeks. And I understand why they did this, because me and Thing both would have had our monkey asses into hard node right off the bat, Finn. You know what was going to happen, so it is what it is. Conquest does feature a scaling difficulty curve, so it is likely that players will peak out at different points throughout the course of an event and then make more progress as you continue to invest in your collection and improve your strategy from event to event. And depending on the collection, many players will certainly reach their point of furthest progression during normal without being able to complete the entire event. To be clear, not everyone is expected to complete the entirety of the event right out the gate. This is an event you will continue to make progress in over time. Now, they do start getting into this, so you can see the progression things. Now, the teams, the difficulty we'll get into here in a second. If I scroll down here, you can see the tiers. So we'll look at normal first here real quick, and I'll go back up and read the rest. The normal gear, the normal gear relic tier difficulty for normal B, required GP is 0. Recommended is 2 million. Enemy tuning by sector. Sector 1 is gear 12. Sector 2 is gear 13. Sector 3 is relic 1. Sector 4 is relic 2. Sector 5 is relic 3. All right. So that's going to be the normal tuning that you have to get through first before you can get to the hard node. Wait a minute. Sir Loki, aka the artist known as Bourbano, is wanted to get admitted back in. Let's see if he can actually be connected and participate as a person. Loki, are you there? Test.
I'm here.
Yes, he's made it back. Nah, Sir Loki. Nah. I actually want to call you Bourbano from now on. What's that?
I booted him off.
You booted him off? Okay, this is the nicer version, Finn. Bourbano will not be mean to you anymore, Finn. So there we go. We are now talking about the normal level that you'll have to face in the normal mode for Galactic Conquest. Now, once you beat normal, then you get into the hard. Let's continue on reading. One of the other considerations we had was deciding how much information to expose before you commit to a difficulty level and how much time you would have to spend to try to assess which difficult level to choose. Before you commit to a difficult level, you're able to see a list of sectors in the boss battle that you'll face. Note, this boss battle is the same for all players for a given sector and difficulty level. You will be able to tab on the info button on the sector list to view the boss battle squad, as well as some high-level information about the enemies you'll face in that sector. I really like that. You can plan ahead. That is fantastic. Before, when we did stuff, we had no goddamn idea what we were getting ourselves into. Hey, Darkside TV, let's go see what happens. I got my ass kicked. Damn it. Let's think about this. All right, let's bring our heads together here. Now, and they give a picture here of the sector info. You can see that it's a trade team with Nihilus and Scion and yada, 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 right? It says, while this data is subject to change prior to release, here's how we're currently tuning the different difficulty levels, and then you list it out. So for normal, we start with gear 12, and then we work to the very end into sector 5, which you can see through the map. And you can see here, you can click on there, like you can click on Treya, or you can click on Beskar Mando, or the Darth Revan. Now, once you complete normal, then you can start doing hard. And when they say hard, I'm a little torn on this, guys. So they said required GP is 4 million. Recommended GP is 5 million plus. Okay. But if you look at the sectors, Sector 1 is Relic 4, Sector 2 is Relic 5, Sector 3 is Relic 6, Sector 4 is Relic 7, and Sector 5 is Relic 8. Whew. 5 million GP? Relic 8? That might be a little hard.
It will be, but that's exactly what they should do.
No, I agree, but
allow
I'm like,
players to go in and fail. I mean, honestly, are they worried that they didn't tune it correctly? Like, make sure you tune it correctly.
I'm not. I'm just saying that.
No, I know. That's why I'm fine with 5 million GP as the recommended and 4 million as like the required. It just let players who have reached that threshold just go in, try it, and fail. Like, if they made it so required GP is like 6.5 million, 7 million, 8 million, right? Mm-hmm. There's just going to be a bunch of people that are just going to get annoyed that they can't play part of the game. So this is the way I think they did this correct. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think overall they did a really good job with Galactic Conquest. And I think the way they set this difficulty was the correct way to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. But no, I like the way they're doing this. You can plan ahead of time. You can see which battles you're going to partake. You can see what the enemies do. You can kind of plan out your course of action. You can go in there and make your strategy and then go in there and kick that ass. So I think that's cool. You have an idea of what you're facing before you face it, before you make that investment, right? All right, let's talk about the next thing that this brings to the table. Data disk and consumables. All right, so we've got the data disk first. This one part of Conquest that's received a lot of interest is the new data disk system. Data disk system. Data disk provide your squads with a variety of different bonuses throughout the event. These data disks can be equipped depending on which ones you want to use with your squad or swapped out for a small amount of currency. And you can see they've got some different examples here. They've got the higher level ones. They've got some other ones here that you can see here. Amplified Agony, and you know how the different levels go. Once equipped, data disks are active for all future battles in Conquest and are not used up. There is a data capacity that limits the number of data disks you can have to activate at once. The diamond icon at the bottom of each data disk represents the number of capacity it will take up and ranges from 1 to 4 at the moment. So, just so we're clear. And then if you want to see like the whole list, you can see the whole list here of the different ones. You start from the lower level and then you work your way up to the big ones, which are, we read them out yesterday: Massively Overpowered, Dread, Booming Voice, that kind of stuff. And it says these can provide some significant bonuses to your team, so strategizing around these abilities will be important to your success in Conquest. Here are some of the data disks that will be available initially. So there's more that could come out. These are just the initial ones. I'm not going to go through all these. But just looking at the data disks, we haven't gotten to the consumable parts yet. What do you think, Bourbano and AK Finn?
I'll let Loki take this one. Gotta take the last one.
Loki, Bourbano.
I gotta take it.
Yeah, you gotta take it. You gotta take it like a man.
This is so the data disk is to unlock the global buffs, right, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's kind of neat because they're giving you choices how you want to beef up your team, right? The problem they had in the past was wasn't it before they would only give like one event buff, right? So then the rest of the teams were kind of useless.
Right.
Whereas this one, depending on what team you're going to use, what faction or what character class they are, so attacker, support, whatever, you can choose which buffs you want, I guess.
Yeah.
And I briefly looked at it, but I'm guessing that some cost more than the others.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can save your data disks, or you can purchase the buffs right away, or you can save them for something else, right? Is my understanding.
Yeah.
So I think it's cool. I mean, it's like what Finn said, right? It sounds like they've actually thought ahead of this, and they're thinking about all the scenarios to use the buffs, to plan your adventure, to do all that stuff. So I think it's good. I think it's a good thing.
All right. Anything from you, Finn?
I agree.
Thank you, Finn. Your insight is very valuable. All right, Finn, you're going first next time, so you better be ready. Now, while data disks provide permanent bonuses to your squads for the duration of the event, consumables can give you temporary boosts to help you defeat a difficult battle. There are 3 types of consumables: boosters, med packs, and techs. I didn't see cocaine on here, so I'm a little disappointed. One of each can be activated at a time and typically lasts for 2 to 4 battles. These consumables can be purchased with Conquest currency or crystals from the Conquest store and from the Scavenger store. I think that statement, I really thought about it. If I'm going to be honest here, Loki, Finn, I'm not going to use my Conquest currency for goddamn consumables. I'll use some crystals because I want to save that Conquest currency for these data disc and other shit that's going to be in there. What do you guys think?
Well, the Conquest currency is for the store too, right?
Yeah. But I mean, if I'm for the consumables themselves, right? So you can use it for these consumables.
Well, wait before you say anything.
That's just my plan. That doesn't mean it's permanent. I'm just saying that's what I'm
thinking. No, because one, you don't know if there's going to be certain things that are only available for Conquest currency and other stuff that's only available for crystals, right? Think of it like our regular.
That's true. They could do that.
Like our regular store, right? Our regular store has things for crystals. It also has things for credits. So the way you would say it is that the store will have things that can be purchased with credits or crystals, right? But certain things are only like crystal purchases. So there you might not have a choice in the matter. The other thing is we also don't know the conversion rate of how many crystals you would have to spend if an item could be purchased for both. How much conquest currency is it versus how many crystals? So I would wait on making that conclusion until we get more information about the store.
Wasn't
I think
I wasn't a conclusion. It was just saying my plan of attack.
I know. I would wait on making the plan. Like, I think it makes sense just as an overall thing to just try and save up as much conquest currency as you can, right? But I wouldn't say for sure to always go with the crystals because we don't know what the economy is between the currency and the crystals. So.
Now, here's a note that's important. It says consumables, data disk are reset after each event, but conquest currency will remain for you to use on the next event. Conquest currency has a cap of 3,500.
Yeah.
So there is a cap to this.
Yeah, so at some point you're going to burn them for all these little buffs and all that stuff just so you can accumulate more.
Right. See, the thing
currency.
I was wondering too, if they're including the razor
energy or whatever the hell they're calling.
Well, see, here's the thing: if they're could it be putting in the store the Razor Crest as part of like after 5-star unlock, you have to get the shards for that. I'm just like, I hope that's not the case because that's really going to make things difficult. Like to beat it, you have to use consumables and data disks, but to get more conquest, which didn't. Get rid and I've gone cross-eyed.
Yeah, so you have to see how many conquest currency you'll get by winning a battle versus how much you spend. Like, it's going to be an economy game. You're
it
gonna
really
have to
is.
Currency. You're going to see, like, let's say that you need, let's just throw numbers. Let's just assume that you need 3,000 in order to purchase 5 shards of the Razor Crest, right? And you're at 2,900. The last node might be 500 conquest currency to you, but you could spend 400 and get the consumable in order to beat it. Otherwise, you have to wait until another round, right? So you'll have to see what the economy is before you like go with it. The other issue is that it could cap out. So the same way that I said 3,000, you could be at 3,400 and you need 3,500 in order to buy the Razor Crest. The Razor Crest node may give you 500. So if you do it by spending crystals, you'll get 500. You'll cap out. You're going to waste 400 of that currency. So
why couldn't
situation and everything?
Why couldn't they make the cap over 9,000?
Because then people will hoard.
No, over 9,000 is a cool number. I'm talking Dragon Ball Z reference here, baby. Come on. Like, Finn, how many conquests do you have? It's over 9,000. Come on, baby. Let's think about these references. He says, that's all we have to share for today. We're excited to see players finally get their hands on Conquest Exhibition soon and start gathering your feedback. See you on the holotables. Now, this comes out on Monday. It's going to be a long day of streaming for me on Monday. I probably will do my JC battles Sunday night. And then Monday is going to be all Galactic Conquest because we're going to see what this is entailing and stuff. Which is cool because I'm going to be working on getting my troopers up. So that'll be the one team that I need to get relicked before we start this. I've got the Mando team. I got the Bounty Hunter team. I got all the teams. I'm representing, yo. I'm representing, yo. All right. So that's Galactic Conquest, what we know so far. I'm pretty hyped about this. I think it looks really good. I'm excited. It's a different kind of thing that we're going to have to face. It's going to be interesting to see what the rewards are with the store and things of that nature and how it's all going to play out. There's still much more information that we need to make any kind of final decision. And I'm really not going to make a final decision on this, just like I didn't for Galactic Conquest, until after the exhibition's over and to see what changes they make and yada, yada, yada. But that being said, I'm pretty pumped about this. No, 42 is not the number, Nathan H. Get that shit out of here. It's over 9,000. You know better. Damn it. All right, Finn, your thoughts on Galactic Conquest overall?
They did this really well. This is the way that Galactic War should have been once they kind of like switched it and they needed to update it. Like, this is the way it should have been. They basically took all of our advice, right?
It makes me wonder, Finn, do they listen to us? I don't think they do. I know they listen to us, Finn, because of what you just said. And the Illuminati keeping me from doing anything on mods.
I mean, most of this is what we've suggested previously, right? We suggested, and we're not the only ones, to be fair. But
be fair.
I know we suggested on our stream that they have a hard version and a normal version of Galactic War, right? We also, and I remember I for sure had suggested this, which is that after each node, whatever characters you've used, can't be used for the duration of Galactic War, which would force you to go farther into your roster, and then you increase the number of nodes. That's effectively what they did here. So I think they did a really good job with this. Like, this is a well thought out in terms of their timing, what they're doing with the testing. Like, honestly, CG did a really good job with Galactic Conquest and how they're managing this.
All right. Sir Loki, your thoughts on Galactic Conquest, my friend?
I agree with Finn.
Now, look, you both can't be doing that shit. You can't have Finn say a bunch of stuff, and then you say, I agree with Finn, and then you say a bunch of stuff, and then Finn says, I agree with Loki. You guys are just fighting. But should I bring up the fire truck thing again? You guys want to rehash that?
I'm actually in the middle of a Crankcore right now, but sure.
Really?
I am. I'm in there with Nightmare right now.
It's fine. It's fine, Loki. I turned it down because I said, no, I'm busy. I'm doing a stream right now. But you go ahead with yourself while we're trying to...
You do you.
Yeah, you do you, Mr. Bourbano. Damn Loki doing sea pit raids and stuff. All right, so that's Galactic Conquest. There's more stuff to come. I'm super excited. So we got a new ship coming in. So don't know how we're going to... you get it. We know it's a 5-star unlock. We got Galactic Conquest coming in, so there's that. For some reason, Buddy's upstairs barking his goddamn head off. I'm about to go up there and kill him. Like, he just barks for no reason. Damn horse appears on the TV, he barks. Like, no, buddy, that's not real. That's not a really horsey. It is a real horsey, but it's not really here. All right, so a lot of big news, and I think there's more to come down the pipe. We've got we got the calendar. We know 3v3's coming, all that stuff. That's all the events. We know that we got Conquest that's going to be happening. The month of March is about to be a busy month in SWGOH.
March is going to be the cash grab, right?
Yeah, March Madness. Yeah, we knew
that's
this
what
was
I'm worried about.
Well, we knew this was going to happen. It's the end of the year for them. It's their final month to make a profit and stuff.
One thing to they said it's going to be a trial period for Conquest, right?
Yeah, both these two. The exhibition, yes.
So I wonder if they're giving us a head start on Razor Crest, or they're just giving us Razor
probably
Crest.
Won't get it. It's the same way they didn't give us the mods.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah.
They'll probably wait until it's finalized to kind of reveal those things.
Yeah.
Or it's exactly what we said at the beginning of the stream, where they just throw it in the store, right?
Yeah.
They already announced the tune, right? Why would they hold it back? True. But they can throw it in the store, and you just got to buy every shard, right?
Yeah.
So that's something to think about. That would suck, but anyway.
All right, so what we are going to do now is get to some questions, because I know there's been a buttload of questions in the chat, and I'm sure that's going to take up a good bit of our time. So we're going to get to questions. Before we do, though, I just want to say, smash that like button. Come on, folks. Hit that thumbs up. You know you want to do it. It helps get our content out there to the YouTube world. And just as a programming note, right after this little break, and then we're going to go right into Galactic Challenges. Now, Bourbano, are you doing your GAC tonight? You said yes last time and then disappeared.
I will say no then.
Oh, for Christ's sake. It's like I'm
But if I do it, then I will be later tonight. Yes. Sorry, man.
No, but if I will, yes. But no. But maybe yes.
There you go. Perfect.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody! God. I don't like Bourbano.
Ain't no time to bleed.
Bourbano's a dick. All right, so we're going to get to the Q&A section. I know there's a lot of questions about this, about our thoughts on all this stuff. All kinds of stuff's happening. So we're going to spend a good hour here probably on this Q&A. So if you have questions, go ahead and get your questions in now. Make sure you have the format. We will not see it. Finn's trying to scoop them up, but we use Nightbot. We have to have a filter word. The filter word is question. So if you have a question you want to pose to us, make sure you put the actual word question in front of the actual question statement that you pose. If not, we're not going to see it. We may get lucky and be watching chat and see it, but most likely we will miss it. And then you'll be like, I wrote a question. You guys, no, you didn't do it in the right format. So that's on you, not us. Now, if you do that and we miss it, that's on Finn. And we always blame Finn for everything. Okay, Finn, I'm sure there's a buttload of questions. Good God in heaven. All right, let's deep breath, everybody. Finn, Loki, lock it up. It's time to do questions. It's time to lock it up. Let's go.
Yeah. Question first off from Minato Namikaze. Question: did I call it or what that bounty hunters would go under Chimera?
You did.
Yep.
Yeah.
You were the only one in all of Galaxy of Heroes Thane to call that. Nobody else had the thought of putting bounty hunters under Chimera ever. So
I think Thane is a
congratulations
beta
on
tester.
having such a unique thought in Galaxy of Heroes and this entire community. We applaud you.
Jesus Christ. Who pissed in your guys' cornflakes this morning? God damn, y'all are on fire. Finn's being fiery.
What?
Loki's.
Congratulating Thane.
Yeah, that's what you were doing, wink. I got you, Finn. Yeah, wink, wink. Sir Loki's changed his name to Bourbano and become vicious. It's a vicious cycle we've created here. Oh, man. Oh, Christ in heaven. All right. Oh, boy. I'm afraid to see what the next question is. Who's on the fire Bobby next there, Finn?
So Buzzsaw has the next question. He says, "Is it so good that Finn has to quit?" So I'll explain.
Okay,
I mentioned
explain
it
yourself.
at the
Yes,
beginning.
yes.
So I just mentioned Galactic Conquest was, in all honesty, CG did a really good job with Galactic Conquest. However, everyone plays the game for their own reasons. For me, the game has always been about playing with other people in the game. This game has moved, in for me anyways, much more to a single player type of game. There's no interaction. The concept of a guild, to me, has been diminished so much. Territory Wars is an ignored game mode at this point, which is unfortunate. They really need to just update the algorithm, but they don't. They made it fun and playful and left it. And it's not what it used to be. Territory War used to be like one of my favorite game modes, but they just let it go to hell. Territory Battles is a complete joke. And even then, it is basically single player matches followed by officers yelling at people to deploy in particular areas. Like, that's not really teamwork. I was really waiting for a new raid because the last time we really had teamwork was when I was working with my guild to beat the original Rancor, to beat AAT, to beat the Sith raid. And the first time we beat it, it was a lot of fun and it felt like an accomplishment. Well, the problem was I'd been waiting out for a new raid to come out, and they brought out the Challenge Rancor. The Challenge Rancor has everything that I would have wanted with a raid. There's a lot of teamwork, there's a lot of coordination. The problem is they gated it, which means that there's only a small percentage of the overall player base in this game that is even able to attempt the Challenge Rancor. So for them to release a new raid when people have been waiting for a raid, to gate it with the relic level that they did, was incredibly deflating for me as somebody that was waiting for a raid and to do stuff with my guild. My guild just doesn't have the number of relic 5s, or they didn't at the time. We've started to accumulate some, but we didn't have enough relic 5s at the time to really do anything. So it was a lost game mode that they released, and that was a version of a raid. So the reason why Galactic Conquest actually caused me to quit is because I mentioned this before. Anytime I'll look at what they released, I will always look at it objectively. Objectively, CG did a great job with Galactic Conquest. I think they did all the pieces, they put it together, they actually have a lot of suggestions that we have given in the past, so I will give CG kudos. The problem for me is that, one, it's a single player game mode, and two, if they did such a good job, and I can look at this and say they did a good job in organizing this, and it doesn't sway the needle for me whatsoever to be interested in this game, that means that I just need to hang it up. If they did that well on this and I could care less about Galactic Conquest, that just means I don't care about the game anymore. And so that's the reason I am quitting, is because this game has gotten to the point where, honestly, if CG does something right like this, I still don't care. because they've done enough damage, in my opinion, for me, to this game over the past, especially since Carrie left, with the release of the Galactic Legends. I think Galactic Challenges is a shame. The release of Relic 13 Gear 13 followed by Relics. They've accelerated the rate at which this game requires money, at the way that it could go. Just the overall spend rate on this game has gone up since Carrie has left and Mark Dickinson took over. That doesn't mean the game isn't successful from a financial standpoint, but what it does mean is that you're segregating the player base. And competitive free-to-play right now, a lot of them are holding on to crystals that they had saved up from the previous time, and they're slowly spending it. And over time, we're seeing the acceleration needed in order to spend on a lot of these things. So that is why I am leaving. It's just because I don't think this game is for me anymore. It used to be. I used to be able to be somewhat competitive, never all the way up at the top, but I used to be able to be competitive. It was still fun, even with the single player stuff. And we had the team stuff that kept me interested. We had all the raids coming out. But territory battles, especially the Geo one, has been very poor. The Geo territory battle, especially light side, was extremely poorly done. Their answers in the Q&A were even more beyond ridiculous.
Let's not bring the Q&A up because that'll make me angry.
I know, but that's part of it, right? They give you an insight into what they're thinking, which is good, but their insight into thinking shows that there's a disconnect between them and the players. And when they do something good like this, like Galactic Conquest, and it doesn't make a lick of difference to me, that just means my interest in the game just isn't there anymore. And I have plenty of other games that I'm playing with other people, I'm enjoying, and there's even mobile games that I'm playing, like State of Survival. The thing is, Galaxy of Heroes has changed in the mentality of how they, and it's the term I've used and I'll continue to use it, the way that they're milking the whales. They've changed their strategy from when they originally started to the middle portion to what it is now. Because originally it was massively like milking whales, right? You remember the RNG with chromium packs in order to get characters. It would literally be thousands of dollars to try and get one character. Then it went to a phase where it's like $300 to $400 or something like that to get a character to 7-star. And now it's the character is there, but they're accelerating it with gear and all these other things. So they're increasing the spend rate. There was a time period where the price had gone down, and that's where I kind of adjusted my gameplay. To then increase the cost again just makes me not interested anymore. Versus like another game that I'm playing, like State of Survival. State of Survival is very clearly a spender's game. So my expectations of that game are different than what I had with Galaxy of Heroes, because Galaxy of Heroes went through a phase where they actually tried to include more players, and now they're shifting away from it. So for me, it's been unfortunate. I've been disinterested in the game for a while. I've been holding out hope for the raid, and Challenge Rancor kind of spit on what I was hoping for, and so now is just the time.
All right.
So, yeah.
There you go. Explanation granted and well
I really wish they had just brought out another raid instead of the Challenge Rancor. I would have still been playing, honestly.
Yeah.
I really wish they would.
Well, I hope they don't bring out a raid, because that's going to suck. Like, here's the new raid, and Finn's going to like, you bastards! I'll hear the scream all the way from Florida, like,
no, I'm done now, because they don't know how to manage. I told you before, the reason I don't put money into this game and I put money into other games is because I don't trust the management.
I know.
That would just prove my point, actually. That would prove my point even more, that I would be happier I quit. So, one of those things. So that's the reason why. And the challenge Galactic Conquest just helped me realize that even if CG does something right, like my interest in this game is just.
That's all right. We all reach
the Challenge Rancor.
We all reach a point.
Rancor deflated me.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, me and Lucky both, and Thane, we've all talked about this. We did not understand the Relic 5 nonsense on the Sea Pit raid, because it is hard enough, even at Relic 5, I mean, the coordination, everything you talked about, it's real. It's for reals.
Yeah.
It's for reals. So I did not like that aspect of the.
But the thing is, I would have still been fine with the coordination part of it.
Yeah, no, I get it, but you can't because you can't even.
Yeah, I can't even try.
Yeah, so that's
Like,
the thing that we were upset about.
I'm perfectly happy to have spent the last 2 months because we did this with Rancor, AAT, Sith Raid. Like, this isn't anything new. We go in, we fail, we try to figure out who did what. We like compare notes. We like work together as a guild. That is what I wanted. But we can't even do that. Like, I'm running a team. What was my team? It was like Darth Revan, Han Solo, Rose Tico. It's like the weirdest team that I could take in to challenge Rancor because those are my only Relic 5 characters. Like, what the hell am I going to do?
Not much with that. Yeah, you might as well just sacrifice Rose and help somebody else out. All right. So, yeah, no, we were with you on that. I mean, it is what it is. So...
So that is why, like,
that's why
when I said like Galactic Conquest is what made me quit. It's just because it didn't sway the needle, and in all honesty, they did a really good job with it. But I just don't care.
Really, what Finn is saying is that the reason he's quitting is because world domination has finally come into his grasp, and his plans of fruition have finally come forward.
I mean, that's a separate issue that's been ongoing for a while. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get to some more questions. That was a really good explanation. There you go.
All right. Thane, question for Loki. Should I take my BAM to Relic 8 for the RC? For the Razor Crest.
BAM Relic 8.
Yes.
There you go.
BAM Relic 8, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather stab myself.
Fatality B2 question. Do you think we're getting Vader's Executor as a capital ship? He should have bounty hunter synergies as he was on the ship when he put the bounty on Han. Makes more sense than Chimera.
Let me think about that one for a second. Do I want another Empire ship in the game just for bounty hunters? I'll give this caveat. If it's synergistic with bounty hunters, sure, I'll go with it just to get a capital ship. If it's not, if it's just an Empire ship, then no. I don't want another goddamn Empire ship. Be creative, CG. Jesus Christ. In fact, no, I don't want that ship. You know what I want? Give us a goddamn ship that is synergistic with bounty hunters, that's from the lore canon. Come on, you got the resources, do it. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy with this shit.
Get more regular ships first before another capital
Well,
ship?
I've been... Finn, I did say this is the year of the ship.
I know.
So we're going to get some more ships. So
you know what the funny part is?
What's that?
It's like the year of the ship, and Galactic Conquest didn't mention a single thing about ships.
Not yet, Finn. The year's young.
No, I'm pretty sure there's nothing with ships.
There's going to be some... Yeah, there's probably not. But I'm saying this is the year's
I'm
ship.
pretty sure, and I didn't read through every single one, but I went through the data packs or whatever that you get, the data disc.
Yeah.
And I didn't see anything that was really catered towards a ship.
It's all good.
They're all a lot of them are like fairly general, but it sounds like they're all for characters.
It's all character stuff, and then but when I say ships, I don't mean through this event. It'll be you can maybe get ships from the store, but I'm just thinking.
But I'm just saying, there's like no ships in their latest
no,
event.
There's not.
What you're deeming as the year of the ships. Just throwing that out there.
Well, remember, this is still exhibition. They could always change, Finn.
That's true. I don't know how they would change it to add a ship.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You should add that as a feedback.
It's like they would listen to me. Like, Ranger, isn't he the dickweed we screw over on mods? I don't listen to him.
Yep.
Yeah, that feedback will go right to them. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Oh, Christ.
Okay, next question. What else 73? Is Finn now a fire truck because he quit SWGOH or because he shaved his face to look 14? I am a fire truck because I say I am a fire truck. Beep, beep, effing beep. There you go.
Loki, you're the repose.
I agree.
There you go.
You just disagree with him before. Goddamn, Loki, you suck.
Oh yeah, sorry. I have to embrace my inner fire truck. Okay, hold on.
What? No, don't do that. No, don't do that.
Oh, he's got the kazoo. That's cool.
No, I don't want to hear that. What are you doing? No, okay, stop. Seriously, stop.
What?
I don't want to hear that.
I want to be a fire truck. Beep beep.
I'll make you a fire truck, Finn. I got a nice big hose I can stick up your ass and see if I can get some fluid out of
I
it.
thought it was a good fire truck.
I doubt it. I don't
I thought
think when I think of fire retardation, I don't think of Finn fire truck. Just throwing that out there.
Well, I tried. I tried to be a fire truck, but Ranger stopped.
Dash and hope and dreams. That's what I do here, folks. I can be Bourbano too, you know.
All right. Next question, Nathan H. Please answer important questions like, is a burrito just a meat hug?
It's not. God. Next question, please.
It's not a meat hug. It's meat in a blanket.
I'm not getting to the sandwich debate again. Next question, please.
Oh, but a burrito is a meat in a blanket. Do you know they actually have like blankets that are designed like tortillas? So like you can cuddle up with people and it looks like you're in a burrito. It's actually pretty fun. All right.
Please move on.
All right, Nathan H. Question: is Palpatine the CEO of CG or is Jabba the Hutt?
Let me think on this for a second. Do we think it's Jabba or do we think it's Lord Palpatine? I'm gonna go Palpatine. I think they're dark side. What do you think, Finn?
I mean, Jabba's dark side too.
He's more of a gangster dark side. Palpatine's evil dark side.
I think this is gangster dark side. They're just taking people for their money. I mean, this is like straight up gangster. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bourbano's. We'd ask Loki, but he's busy in a sea pit raid, so don't even bother.
All right. Next question, Nathan H. How many game modes and events now begin with Galactic?
Galactic War, Galactic Conquest, Galactic
Challenge.
The Galactic Chase. That's one of the best events I've ever created, Finn. Huzzah!
Yeah.
Four events.
Yeah, I think it's 4. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think
that's it. Yeah.
I think it's 4. Let's see. EXO question: who does Karma like more, Julie or Brockfinity? Brockfinity, 100%.
Really? Why?
Women don't like Julie Andrews. See the
only one didn't like Julie Andrews. Everybody else.
Not a fan of Julie Andrews.
She's not.
No, she understands it. She saw it, and she doesn't want to see Julie ever. So yeah.
But what's she gonna do when people donate and say they want to see Julie?
She's okay if I do it on stream. She doesn't want to see Julie.
Well, no, but it's on stream. That's where we find Julie. We're not, I mean.
Yeah, but she's fine with Brockfinity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say it was.
All right.
Julie's
Stonewall question. I missed the first part of the stream. Why did Finn retire from the game? I went over that a little earlier.
Yeah.
About that.
Yeah.
Asuka.
Oh, God. It's a meow question.
Question. Razor Crest looks great. Might even be good in light side Geo.
Sure.
Oh, wait. All of the bounty hunter ships are dark side. How do you think we get shards after we unlock?
I don't know. At this point, I don't know. That's the thing that we got to
find out. I think the shards the same. It's a 5-star unlock in a store. I would probably say it's similar to Malevolence and Negotiator. It'll just be you buy the shards, like after you unlock, you'll just keep on buying them, right? I think it's going to be a store thing.
I don't
Just
know.
like Malevolence and Negotiator.
Hold on, I might be able to answer this because Darth Revan 1023 just sent me some screenshots here. Hold on, let me see if I can pull these up. I can't save it. God damn it. Can I?
They're in our Discord too.
Okay, so they're in the Discord. So when I'm looking at this, I can't share the screen because I'm not able to save the image.
Mm-hmm. I'd be careful on showing them on stream just because I don't know where they're from. So people can come into our Discord. It's in the general chat.
Yeah, they can go check it out there. So, but I'm not seeing any ships or anything. I am seeing Beskar Mando. 160 for 5 shards. Oh, okay. All right. I'm not refreshing the... You want me to refresh the damn store? I'm not wasting money on that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I got cocaine to buy, damn it. I mean, sugar. Finn, I meant sugar.
And Ronan, that is perfect.
Sugar cane. That's what
sugar cane. Thank you, Bourbano.
All right.
Boog shug.
Wow.
I can't deal with him today. I can't deal with him today. Jesus Christ.
Little bug shug.
Next question.
Oh God.
Nightmare. Question for Loki. Is it 5 crank cores a month, no matter what, or can you squeeze in a 6th crank core if you don't sign up for any OG Rancor raids?
That's a damn good question. I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I believe that if you do too many normal Rancors, then you lose the ability to do the max amount of Crankor raids. So that's my answer is I skip every other regular Rancor because I think the CG coding is off. And if you do too many little Rancors, then you miss out on the extra Crankor. And I'm
There you go. Nightmare. Question. With Loki and Thane in the same bracket and set up
yes.
head-to-head, what steps is RSG taking to get ready for the epic confrontation?
We're not telling you. What the hell kind of goddamn question is that? I'm not going to reveal the plan. Okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan. Yeah, here's the plan. Yeah, so here's the plan. We've got a lot of stuff in the works. That's what I'll tell you. We have to make it happen first. So I think what's the plan is we'll see what Loki does if he wins, and Thane will try to win, or we'll try to match him up. And if we can get the matchup, we're going to try to do it either like, you know, an RSG and Hindy stream and some other stuff. We'll try to make it a big deal. So, but we got to get the matchup first. So, yee. let's make sure the matchup happens first. Let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's try to get the matchup to happen, and then we'll rock and roll from there. Because one way or the other, that I will stream that damn thing. You better believe it. I actually have commentator Finn with me. We will call that shit. Are you kidding me? That's gonna be a bloodbath. Howard Cosell action.
Next question. Nathan H. Question. Are there any plans for SWGOH to increase the frame rate to 60? I don't know. Them polygons are hard at work right now.
They are.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next question.
You remember that question when we were... He talked about the Q&A session. You remember that nonsense question about that shit, Finn? You and me both stopped in the middle of our stream in our little skit and actually froze. Like, what the... Oh my God. I remember. I don't know why. Since you said that, I was like, oh my God. I had to remember that. Good times, Finn. Good times. Jesus Christ. All right, next question. I'm sorry. It just made me think of that.
RC Vormax. Question. Conquest Stores has the armor available. Do you think she will always be available for purchase or will appear every now and then in that store?
I think there's going to be a rotation here because if you're seeing the armorer, I'm seeing in the screen that Darth Revan showed me, it's Mando. I'm almost terrified to see what I would get if I did refresh the store.
Yeah, there's another one with Sabine also, so I think it changes.
Yeah, I think it's like the other stores, it rotates.
Mm-hmm. But it seems to be rotating with Mandalorians.
That's true. That's a good observation.
So it might be Mandalorian thing. So.
Oh, Sabine equals Bo-Katan. Anyone? Mm-hmm. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Next question. Nathan H. In moments like these, does the harem help, Loki?
In moments like what?
I'm not sure.
Just random moments like these.
I mean, this is normal for me, so
And how's
sure.
How's the harem?
Yeah.
And how's
the harem always helps.
Yeah, how's the harem? I mean, how does the harem help you cope? Is really what he's asking.
It's just normal. I mean, I don't know.
Well, even if it's normal, how do they help you cope, man? What do, man? Is it massages? Is it bringing you wine on a tray? What is it?
Yeah, I mean, it could be dinner, wine, it could be home cooking. It could be
some home cooking.
Netflixing it up, whatever.
Netflixing and chilling with the harem? That must be amazing. What do you guys watch on the Netflix and chill when it's the harem? Do you get to pick?
They're watching Korean dramas right now. That's all they watch.
Oh no! Why not J dramas? Tell them I'm very disappointed.
They watch
in them.
Indian Matchmaker. I'm telling you.
Indian Matchmaker. Oh my sweet Jesus! I can't wait to visit you, Loki. That is going to be the bomb because I'm going to give them such a hard time for that. Like, what are you watching? K dramas.
Yeah, I'm dead serious, man.
I was like, let me introduce you to my friend called J dramas. It's much better. And it's a thing called anime. It's way better.
Oh my god. All right. Next question, Nathan H. Would Team Rocket be good guild members?
Oh.
Yeah, they do follow directions really well.
Yeah,
they
but
don't always come like they don't follow through.
They
well.
suck at following directions, Finn. They always
No, they do exactly what they're supposed to. It's just you can't let them think for themselves. You have to give them very explicit.
Okay, but how are you going to stop them from in the middle thinking for themselves?
It depends on how good of instructions you give them.
Nah, I think they're going to F it up.
I don't know.
Pokemon's a pretty good example of them always messing it up, Finn, no matter how good the instructions and stuff are.
I mean, it's true.
I'm just saying, the data shows Team Rocket really shits the bed on a lot of stuff. Even when they've got the huge advantage, they somehow find a way. They start thinking for themselves. Next thing you know, they're flying to the moon. They don't know how it happened. It's just the way it works.
Yeah. All right.
Christ.
Next
we have
question.
A Team Rocket question in here, Jesus.
Next question, John Moran. Question, Finn, are you going to give your account to Ranger to play like Grande? Ranger has done wonders for Grande's mod.
God,
no.
Please.
I never give my account to anyone if I quit. I still keep it.
I couldn't handle it.
No.
If Finn asked me, I would do it because he's my brother, but I would hate him for a long time because with Grande.
No, there's no reason to keep my account active.
It is because I'd go cray, but no. Finn's
I mean, what's the point? It's not like I'm ever coming back to it, and it's a lower account than everything else. Like, what is the point?
The point
is my account would just be.
I would make sure, Finn, it would be worth.
Hey, Ranger can practice his bottom fluffing.
I could practice bottom fluffing. Bourbano, you are on fire tonight, my friend. Bottom fluffing, here we come. Finn, send me that coordinates. So we'll have the max account, we'll have the middle account, we'll have the bottom fluffing account. Although there's some serious bottom fluffing with Grande. I don't know how I handle. Oh god, that's really been making my life difficult. So no, we're not going to do Finn's account. Finn has made the decision. We will respect it, and that's all there is to say. All right. You must be done with the Rancor, Bourbano. You're speaking more.
No, I'm in phase 2 right now.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. God. All right, next question, Finn, please, if you wouldn't mind, sir.
Okay. Ziggler, question: why would you ever put the cart before the horse?
Well, it's a statement that demonstrates that you have brain damage. You never want to put the cart before the horse. The horse has to come first so you can pull the cart. We're making a comparison. We're saying that if you do that, then you're defeating the purpose. Why have the horse in front of the cart if you're going to put the cart in front of the horse? See what I'm saying? You got to really think deep and philosophical on this. Bourbano, would you ever put the cart before the horse?
No, absolutely not.
What if you were like really and Buddy's going bananas?
Yeah, Buddy.
God damn it! All right, I'll be back. Continue on. God, what the kill this dog.
So we're having a Buddy issue at the moment. But yeah, so the only time you would put the cart horse is if the cart got there first. Because if the cart got there first, then the horse would be behind it. So that would be the only. Yeah, I think that's the only time I could ever think of the cart going before the horse. Nathan H. question: 42 is an excellent answer to any question. It's true. That's true. It is. 42 is a very good answer. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. I agree. So, yeah, if you guys have any other questions, go ahead and throw them into the chat.
Yeah, I'm doing this Crankcore with Nightmare right now. He's posting his scores right now. I see you.
All right. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know where Ranger is. Ranger went to go chase after Buddy, so that's not helping here, but yeah.
Oh, does he have the questions or you can see the questions?
No, I have all the questions, but that's the last of the questions. Like he ran right after the last question.
So you can't
Yeah.
reach through your screen and stop the stream, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, I can stop the stream. Are we just stopping it now?
No, I don't know. I don't know where he is.
I have a feeling he's gonna come back with Buddy though.
Yeah, we can wait for him.
No, he didn't. Where's Buddy?
I'm gonna kill that dog.
He didn't bring the white Wookiee?
One, he's not interested in coming down right now because two, there was a delivery made of food. That's why he was going bananas, because there was someone at the door. So I had to hold the white Wookiee back before he tried to kill the delivery person. Not that he would just lick them or something because he's a big puss. He just likes to bark. So I had to hold the beast back as the food was delivered and brought into the house. And I'm just looking at him like, buddy, really? You got everybody worked up and worried because of that? And he just looked at me, then he roared me. He does that thing where like, don't you talk back to me, young man. I'll kick your ass. He's giving me like, I'll do what I want. Whatever, bitch. I'm the white Wookiee.
Mm-hmm. He is.
So everything's fine. Everything's good. Stupid ass Buddy was being Buddy, barking and screaming and barking. Good God in heaven! You would have thought like someone was breaking into the damn house while he was going off, and that's why I was like, I better go check just to be sure. Good God! All right, sorry about that. These things happen.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
next question.
We're at the end of questions. We were on the last question when you left. So
What was the last question you did? I see some more in the chat.
no, we answered all those. Oh, now there's like a few more that are just joke ones. Will the pickle go before the horse? Is Buddy safe? With playable porgs bring Finn back to the game? Will more pizzas? Yeah, now we're on different types of questions.
Now listen, Meow Meow said that she wanted a 3-hour stream. It ain't happening, man. I said 2 hours because we got another 2-3 hour stream coming up with GAC, man. Come on now. You're getting extra streaming. So I don't know what more you want. We covered the news in depth. Finn gave an emotional goodbye. Bourbano showed his true colors and did C-Pit while we were doing questions. Buddy screamed while food was being delivered, you know. So yeah, no, Porg and Ewok will raid for playable Baby Yoda. No, that's not going to work for Finn. He's done. He's tapping out. He's tapped out. He's leaving. He's done. He doesn't want to do it. Nightmare question for Ranger and Loki. Any good or favorite memories with Finn and SWGOH? Oh, there's a buttload. I mean, where to begin? Well, first is the butt sock. That will truly and honestly be the greatest memory of my life. The butt sock smash. What else? God. Loki, do you have a favorite Finn moment?
I mean, it's just all the commercials, man.
Yeah, the commercials.
The creativity to put those commercials together, you know, all the time and effort. And you know, I think it's a thankless task because the commercials are only like a couple seconds. I mean, you know, a minute tops, but there's a lot of time in doing that. So I mean, it's just all the creative behind the scenes stuff. Obviously, he's not going away for some of that, you know, for that stuff, but it's all the creative, you know, Star Wars.
Yeah, we're still doing that stuff. We're just talking about that
and all that stuff.
Yeah, Finn's not going anywhere, folks. He's just not playing the game anymore, right? You're gonna see him on other streams and stuff. You know, floor bacon, giant sausages flying at your face, or bananas, burning pizzas that just horrifies me with the ingredients he puts in. You know, Don't Starve Together, where Finn's doing his own thing while McVenom and Durgan have their counseling camp session where they fight all the time. You know, Borderlands 3 with Maz and Grim. We've got D&D, where I terrorize Finn at all times. Both D&D sessions. So there's a lot of stuff Finn's going to be doing. He's just not doing, you know, any more Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. What, did McVenom show up?
Mm-hmm.
Where? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Where? I don't see her name.
Yeah. She said SWGOH has lost a good man tonight. Thank you, McVenom.
Well, lost a good woman a year ago when McVenom hung up the old racks. So you know what that means, Lucky. We got to hold down the fort for the SWGOH family now. There's just two of us. Bourbano.
Yeah, I'm good with that, man.
Yeah, we're
Do our thing.
Yeah, we'll do our thing. But yeah, Finn's not going anywhere. I keep hearing these things. Finn's leaving RSG. What the hell, man? Just because he doesn't want to play SWGOH anymore? Jesus Christ. You go from this.
They've been saying that even before I left.
I know, right? And it's like, well, that's the end of Finn and RSG. What the hell do you mean? He's just not going to play SWGOH anymore. And if any new Star Wars game or something comes along where we are both interested, we'll jump in it together like we always do. It's a gaming channel. Yeah, SWGOH is a majority of our content, but there's other stuff for you guys to check out. That's why we started doing D&D. That's why we started doing State of Survival. I'm in State of Survival, for Christ's sakes. You know, so there's a lot of stuff for you guys. And he'll still, as I said, commercials, we were talking about doing some more commercials here coming up soon. And anyway, so there's a lot of good stuff coming up down the pipe. So, McVenom, you missed it. Finn was saying a lot of bad stuff about you before you popped on. So, please don't go back and listen to the rest of the stream. You'll get very angry, and then we'll have some more recordings of you yelling at Finn that we can put on the Twitch channel. You know, I could play some of those. Finn, would you like to hear some McVenom's famous quotes while she's here?
No.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do them anyway. Let's see here. What's a good one? Well, the Grande ones are really good, Finn. You got to admit those are really good. Let's do some of the Grande ones. Since this is your last stream, we got to do that. Why not piss off McVenom until she kicks our ass? We're going to die anyway. All right, here we go.
Well, guys, I try, but I have a lot of other things I have to do. I have to paint my nails. I have to look good, plus I've been too busy just getting just the tip that I'm just telling you. I just haven't had time to get your cross stitch done. It's just, why are you pushing me? Why are you pushing me? Just stop pushing me, okay? That's all I'm saying. Stop it. Stop pushing me. I have things I have to get done.
And here's another one for you. You're not going to get your ass with that one.
Not nice.
Yes, it was.
Oh, it's classic. Man.
Yeah.
Instant classic.
You said it's just a tip, and I gotta carry this thing around for 9 months.
Oh
no! When I only had one baby, he said the next time it'd be just a tip, and he lied. We ended up with it. We ended up with 2 babies. It's Friday. My mods ain't got 5 dot, and they ain't rolling.
I said not to, McVenom. Ranger's doing it anyway.
Hey, yes, I am doing it because Finn's leaving. One more.
Like, there were so many panties. I got a bunch of panties. I was like, stop saying that word. I hate
it. And because this is Finn's last stream on the Wednesday night stream, I have to do one I think he likes, but we'll do it anyway.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills that I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, there will be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
There you go, Finn. All right. So with that, I've gone on McVenom's shit list. But then again, McVenom, I didn't say any of that stuff. And in the clips, you can actually hear me in there saying, oh my God, and Jesus Christ, and all that other stuff. So I tried to stop it, McVenom, but then Finn created the clip of Grande saying these things. And then thus we created for the for the skewers. So, all right. Any final words, Finn, you want to say as your SWGOH career comes to an end?
Bye.
Okay. Any thoughts about Finn's last words that he wanted to say for SWGOH there, Urbano?
No. I mean, keep me in the loop. What you're going to play next? We got to play the new Diablo. That's what I want to play.
Yeah, I'm looking at the new Diablo. I'm going to be trying to do, I think, morning streams a little bit more. Because it'll fit in my schedule than Marbles. I'm going to try to do more rotations on a monthly basis. So I'll switch through games, but play them more for like each month. So I'm going to work on getting a schedule. I have some stream stuff that I'm working on this week and next week. So I'll be on like the Affinity RSG channel working on those. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. So she's so angry. Urbana, we need to go into witness protection now. But yeah, there's more games coming out. We'll check them out. I know there's a new Star Wars game coming out this year. We'll look at that, see how it goes. There's more stuff for us to get our hands on. So no one's going anywhere, folks. Just the end of our good friend Finn's SWGOH career. A moment of silence for Finn.
I'm not dead.
In his SWGOH career. Moment of silence.
So weird. I'm not dead.
No, it's just a moment of silence for Finn leaving SWGOH. Let's have a moment of silence.
Let's break the silence with Finn, the fire truck. Awful.
I was ready for when you did that. Revenge is mine. Revenge is mine. I will never get a chance to do this again. I know. It's like the scene from Monty Python. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. It's like, I'm not dead yet. Yes, you are. I'm feeling better. No, you're not. You're getting much worse. Good times, good times. All right, guys. So we're going to take a little break. 9:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 Eastern. We are going to go do our GAC. Gives me a little bit of break to eat some food. Because I haven't eaten all day. I just realized that before we started streaming. Like, God damn it, I didn't eat again. God bless America. So, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, subscribe. We'll be on Twitch at 9:30. I'll get the event set up and everything. And then you'll see me and Thane doing GAC over there. Maybe Loki. I don't know. You may go eat, and when Loki eats, it takes 2 hours. It's a whole thing. I'm sorry,
dude. It's 6:45 right now, man. At my time, come on.
Well, then what's your excuse for not doing your GAC, buddy? I don't
know. You were calling me out on having dinner. It's 6:45.
Did you eat dinner?
Of course, it's my dinner. No, I'm here talking to you.
That's not stopped you in the past, Loki. Let's be real. Soup and squid, remember?
That sounds pretty good, actually. I might get that.
I can rest my case.
I might get that.
All right. And then Loki will do his GAC sometimes afterwards. If he's around, he can do it while I'm streaming. If not, he'll do his in a little bit. So we got more streaming for you. Make sure you check out our Discord, guys. We have a great Discord channel full of really fun and amazing people that you can go and check out lots of different games. Just jump into the general chat and just have fun. There's a lot of fun stuff that goes on there. If you have any questions about SWGOH, please feel free to check that out. Any of the games that we're playing, State of Survival, D&D, all that stuff's in there for you guys. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe over on Twitch. If you want to support the channel in other ways, there's Patreon, there's Stream Elements, there's all kinds of ways you can support the channel. And that's all linked below in the description. So with that, we're going to call this one done. So, Finn, we're going to miss you, buddy. On SWGOH, that is. But we'll do other stuff. So, with that, we're going to call this one wrapped up in the bag. So, everyone have a great rest of your night. Be safe. Last thing we'll say before we go, and we always make this point. Wash your goddamn hands, wash your face, wear your mask, do your social distancing. We're still dealing with the Rona. All right, we got to do the right thing. Skewers set the example for others to follow. That being said, be safe. We'll see you in a little bit for GAC. If not, there's plenty of other streams the rest of the week that we'll see you at. So be safe. We love you guys, and we will watch you later. Peace out.